Alright, my computer is working a wee bit too much. Let's see. There. Let's see if I can use this. It's kind of alive in my hands here. Let's see. I don't want to hide her. It's kind of cool, this hair. It's really fluffy. I don't know. That looks like somebody's hand is touching her bottom, so I don't think so. I'll keep her up there. Perhaps move this a little bit further in. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's glue, and now I'm gonna trick with the gluing. Let's see, I'm using this for gluing because I don't want to burn myself, and I'm waiting a couple of seconds before I push down so it doesn't seep. And I'm not gluing that top just yet. And I'm almost just gluing these ones because it's seeping down through the laces since they're obviously see-through. And we'll put them down on the surface as well. And you don't need to use a lot of glue, really. It just gets ugly. And if you get too many glue strings, you can always hit it with the heat gun. Yeah, the heat gun. So then it melts away the glue strings. It doesn't take long, but it's very easily to overheat, and especially synthetic laces, they will melt. So be aware of that. Oops. And when you have this silicone thing here, now mine is getting a little bit too full of things. It doesn't stick. So go watch my hot glue tutorial. You can see the details. And I'm using very little glue. It's like glue strings going on here. Right? Okay, it looks like that. See, there's no glue visible here. Okay, then I get her. I think it's time to put her down. I'm not sure though. Not quite sure where to go now. I pulled out so many yummy goodness here, so it's kind of like this one here is, I love this. Jeanette is gorgeous, but I think I need to, it would go very nicely down here, but it needs to be ironed, so I will save it for later. So kind of just I don't know. And it still could be, you could use some more contrast there. So, and I love mixing all kinds of materials, which I intend to do on this one, but I need to figure out what to put down here. Hang on, that's the bird cage. That could be cool. I will lose my wine, but I have one more of my wine though. This here, police bags, cut out for me last year. No. Perhaps the bird up there. No. Okay. I have to think. I think this is improvement of the camera angle. As I was saying, I'm learning. Okay, back to the lady. I should have used thicker paper. She's curling a little bit for me, and you know what, I don't feel like putting more paper and cutting her out again, so she will have to be like she is. But I want to start embellishing this now, and now this is no fun, and I have to do it because I don't have a big bite or a crocodile, so I have to tear a hole with my scissors. So, or I can use my picker. I have a little die picker here. I like that one. So I actually have to do this instead of just doing and get it all done in one click. Let's see. There. It kind of sucks a little bit, but I have to get hold of it. I want to have a big bite so bad, but it's expensive. You know, it's always laces that kind of distracts me from getting it all the time. Need more lace, need more lace. Do I need more lace? No, not really. I always need more lace, but to be honest, I need that big bite, and I want that instead of the crocodile, because I work with so many different, you know, themes. Things. So I don't have these to put around holes, but I have this, so I thought, well, I like that. I think that's kind of cool. But then I need to finish up here because I don't want to have all these layers loose there. So I need to have a little trim or something there. No. It needs to be a little trim, and I think Okay, move my camera a little bit so you can see what I have here. It's a cake stand. See? Let's see what we can find. I got this from Jen Ashley, 1971. Love that. That's a possibility. But you know what? I have been hoarding this one, and this one is vintage, and it's absolutely amazing. So that's also a very nice option, and I think this might be a little bit too new looking. Now I have these trims that Alice had made, but no. This one on the other hand could be very nice down there, and it could be nice with a crochet on it. And here's a pretty island, and this one's vintage. Decisions, and here's a small type. Could do that. What do I have here? That's also something very nice. Okay, this is all the pieces I have that's less than a yard. If they're less than 12 inches, they go into my scrap bin. And see, here's the kind I used, and there's that one. I like this too. And I have a second layer. See, look at how pretty. But I can't use that. No, there's nothing I can use there. Okay. So now I have a whole bunch of them here. Let's see, adjust the lights, adjust the camera. There, yeah, this is looking good. Okay. This one could be so cool somehow. I mean, the button and all. What's this? No. Now this one here is very crispy white too, but I think that's what I need actually. No, and it kind of goes with let's see if I get the camera right. It goes with the harlequin pattern. It's kind of cool, like a crown, something. I'm not sure if I'm gonna trim this a little bit so it's not so perfect. It's just too perfect because vintage chic is pretty distressed, really, and you can do something and call it like vintage high chic. It won't be so distressed, and you would have a little bit more glass and all that yummy goodness, you know, diamonds, things, and so on. Now remember, I didn't glue this one down. Let's see, I need to trim off here, and then there. It's kind of making me think about a crown, really. So and then just make it straight so it's not loopy. Okay, I think I will use it as top part here as well, I think. But let's see. Now I would like to have some movement down here, and let's see, what do I have? I have this piece here. It's a lace I used to have in my store. I probably will get it back in, and I have colored it with coffee, and it's a bit darker, but it goes with the tag. And let's see if I can get it to kind of match here, or should I put it all the way around? No, I need more. I need a lot more. I need it to be longer. And let's see if I can go look and see what I can find. Okay, decisions. I have this one here. Let's see. It has amazing movement, but I've used it so much, you know. And the length is good. It's in proportions for the tag. Yeah, good proportion is that you part the tag into 3 pieces, and the length, 1/3 of it approximately, a little bit less, is a good length for the tag, whatever size the tag is. Now see, I have this here. That's the good old one from my great grandmother. But if I put that on top, that could be a little bit too busy. See, that's too busy. Let's see what do I have here. Oh, nice. I want to make the flower with this one. Oh yeah, because I'm making a flower. Oh yep, this one is good. This one's good because it's kind of very uniform. It's a dot one, and it's, yep, yes, thank you. Let's see if it goes. It's not matching in the pattern quite. Almost 100%, and that is good enough for me. Now again, this doesn't need a lot of glue. Whoops. Then it's this here. This one I bought from Shilpa, and I'm absolutely crazy about it. Completely nuts about this lace. And if I use that on top of there, I'm gonna lift the big movement one. I like having movement on my things, like many more of us. Yeah, and it's of course a little bit loopy here. No, you're messing up. You're messing up. That piece goes in my scrap box. It's not scraps, but it's like that. It's luxury scraps, more or less, I guess. Okay, I will need to glue this in the middle first, so I make sure it is equal on both sides. Okay, there. No, Okay. Okay. And I'm tempting to layer it once more, but higher up. Yep. Then I will do it so it goes inwards, or should I put it all to the edge? No, I'm putting it to the edge. I think my silicone magic wand fell on the floor. Some days when I craft, there's like something falling on the floor all the time. It's like constant movements down there, and it's all the way underneath, in between everything. Okay. Alright, oh my gosh, my desk was so clean up earlier today, and I made a big mess again. See here? That's how it is. Let's see. Okay, get the camera back in position. There we go, and lights down. Yep. Okay. Do I need it one more time? Not sure about that, but no. Okay. I don't have a lot left of this, but I so love it. Absolutely love this, guys. So I need to go shopping and see what I can find. Okay. And please tell me what you think about my camera positions, which ones you like the best. Now I can see clearly that you see what I'm doing here better. First one was too far away, definitely, and I need to trim it. There. Okay, making sure I don't glue it on backwards, and now I don't want to glue it down immediately. See there, and where's my lady? I want to have her down there, or should I just use the flower to check it? It's just a pre-made one. I need to make sure if I put her down there, there will be too much space up here. But what I could do, if I do that and I put even more layers, so it's like her dress. Ah, la 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 la. So fun to be like that. Figure out things. So if I get that down there, and I have yet another layer after that, or I don't want her all the way up there. So, right. This needs to go here anyway. It have to interrupt, or does it? I glue it on this place here, all the way down there. Yep. Look at that. She have a pretty dress going on. That's kind of, it's clean looking, and it's nice. Let's see. See? Looking clean. Okay. She's in the right position, so I'm gluing her down on this side here, at least. She have a purse in her hand here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even worry about that. I don't think so. Right there, make it go a little bit up there. This part here will be under my flower, and then okay, I'm just trying to make the lace, well, avoid that it's making my view difficult. Oh, come on. There. I'm only gluing very carefully on this. And I don't need to use any force on this gluing because, you know, it's not smart either, because I have a piece of paper under here, silly girl, which I need to remove. Okay. I don't want it to get stuck on the surface since I don't have Teflon mat underneath here. Right there. And there's the let's see. Like so, love it. And now I can glue her down completely, I think. And as you see, I use hot glue for the most parts of my work. I only use this snap glue on papers, and then on metals I use E6000. Just a little bit of it, just to make sure it's stuck, really. There. And she's sitting there. Okay? Right, and it's the cool thing with putting it on vintage book paper. You get the scripture to go through, you know, I really like that. Now, this one, I could have used this, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to make a flower. I'm gonna make a flower. Let's see, I need just a little bit of paper to work on. And which lace did I decide on using? On where did it go? This one here. I'm not sure. It's so dainty. It's so like super soft. I'm not sure if it's smart because it have this scallop there. No, it's kind of waste of lace. That's very nice, really. And also I need to use a lace that is vintage in color, unless that's gonna be quite good. Like that. Yeah. It's so fun when you feel like, ah, that's genius, I figured out something smart. Let's see. And I'm going down this here. I hope you can see well enough what I'm doing now. Ooh. This is a new experience for me too. You know? So, and it's all Jane's fault. I blame it on Jane. Blame it on Jane. Now I'm camouflaging that purse. And I get some vintage color up here, right? And then I have, now this is too big for that, but what I could do, if I wrap it, gives interest on the side. No. No, don't like that. Okay. I need to go look in my cabinet again. I'll be right back. Okay. I went thrifting the other day and I found some very nice ones. And I think I'm gonna use this one. And it's obviously too big. But what I'm doing here, I want the edge of it. That's the most important thing. So I'm cutting that out. And the middle section I will use for another project another time. Or on this flower in another layer. Right, and then it's just to start gluing. It doesn't look like it's a big thing here, but that's the reason for it, because I don't want the flower to become too big. And I'm squeezing down very lightly here. This is a big piece itself, so I guess you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting a fold here. because then I get it kind of pleated in one go. And my flower doesn't get to be too big. Okay, this pleat here is no good. And it's a little bit fiddly. Yes, it is. It's a little fiddly. And it doesn't matter if it's all perfect. Just work with it a little bit. Because the glue isn't all set. It's just starting to be now. And that's that. See? I wonder if I should have had my camera further up. Let's see what I can do with it. Hang on. Improvement in art. Tell me, okay? I think it's kind of like stages here. Getting better for each stage. I need to adjust my light because I need work light, whatever you want it or not. Okay. Now I could do that, right? That would be very easy, but I want to have white in contrast, and I'm gonna use this or should I use that one? It's kind of like a little bit of attitude on this compared to that, so I want to use this, and it's vintage lace from Austria, and even more carefully using glue and just getting in that little tiny there, and then I start gluing. We could easily do a running stitch on this, easily. And remember, it's not the amount of glue that makes the flower. Okay, I need to actually glue this one down. I forgot that, because it's in the right position already, so it's easier to work. And this is when you work with laces that's so see-through. It's easy to burn yourself or to use too much glue and get too many glue strings and all of those things in one time. This makes life easier. I see my time has gone quite well, so even though I'm not finished with this, I think I'm gonna stop part 2 here, because unless it's gonna take like 3 weeks to upload each video, and that's no fun. So I see you in part 3.